everybody. Welcome to day eighth, day eight of Tips for Successful Living. Welcome to day eight of Tips for Successful Living. Have you ever been around someone who is always thinking about negative things, even while a good thing is going on? Have you ever been around someone who is always thinking negatively, even while a good thing is going on? And how did you feel? What did you do? When you experienced that, what did you do? So today, the tips for successful living is what we are talking about. And the tip for today is intentionally surround yourself with positive thinkers and solution providers. Intentionally surround yourself with positive thinkers and solution providers. For the most part, we're all trying to figure out life, take steps that is in line with things that we want to do, that will push us forward to the next step, to the next level. And some of these things, if you're like my type that think big, some of the things that we're trying to do is probably terrifying and challenging. And of course, it will not help if you surround yourself with people who are actually seeing a roadblock even while you start your first step, who are going to tell you, well, I don't think you can achieve this. I don't think this has ever been done. I don't think you'll be able to do this because of your background and things like that. And if you're trying to do something that is way beyond what your background can support, and you're trying to think big, think outside of the box, then you need people who will support you and people who, even though they see that there might be some challenges ahead of you, they still want to push you forward and encourage you. And of course, those kind of people are people that we call positive thinkers and solution providers. And I know this is like a big word, envelope word, so to say. Positive thinking, solution providers, they are not specific words. So most times people will say, well, they don't really understand what that means because it's not as specific as it can be. One of the ways you can make this specific, personalize it, is to think about this in form of your values, things that you value in life. If you were to interact with somebody, what are the things that you, specific things you want to look out for? What are the things that you enjoy experiencing? Those are the things you want to think about. And generally, we call such things values. So for me, if I want to interact with somebody, there are certain things that I can look for, and these things I can call my personal filter. And you should come up with yours. You shouldn't use another person's filter because we're all unique in our own way, as we've discussed in previous tips for successful living. So, being that you're a unique person, what are the values? What are the things that you value? What are the things that you want to see in the world? What are the experiences you want to have? What are the experiences that you had in the past that have experienced, that have supported you and made you to do things that you thought were impossible? For example, for me, in my case, when I interact with people, I want to see truth, a truthful situation. Right? If you're not coming across to someone that is saying the truth or interested in what is really right, then I'm not sure I'm interested in such interaction. Then I also want to support and surround myself with people that are supportive. And you quickly see in this world that we found ourselves, that not everybody is willing to be supportive. But for the most part, most people want you to support them. And it's a two-way street. Right? You're there to show up to support people, and they're also supposed to support you as much as they can. The other one that I also look out for is people who have a collaborative mindset. Collaborative mindset. People who are willing to say, well, let's work together and get this done. You can do your part, I can do my part. It doesn't matter who is doing what. If you do this, I do that, we get the work done, everybody's happy. That's another value that I have personally, that you have to find which one of those values or other values that applies to you. Another one is being relatable. The experiences, when we talk to people, the experiences that they share is very important. But in my own case, for me to find it useful, for me to find it worth my time, most of the time it should be relatable. Things that I apply to myself. The interaction should be something that I see very realistic, such that I can say, well, from this interaction, from this situation, what are the lessons from it, and how can I apply it to my own life to make my life better? Then, educative. I like to always learn something new when I interact with people. When I read something, I want to learn something new, because learning is something that's supposed to be continuous. And it's not only reading books. Reading books is part of it, but then you can also ensure that you interact with people that can share something for you to learn. Then also, I love to laugh. Entertainment is something I like to relax. Entertaining is something that is very important. I say, a merry heart doeth good like medicine. If you're laughing, it's good for your health. The cheekbones are relaxing and smiling, and that kind of thing also support the body in a lot of ways. So these are mine. In your own case, you have to think about what positive thinking means to you, what solution means to you. Generally, the advice is to think about your values and see how that aligns with the interaction you're about to have. If it aligns, then you'll have peace of mind, clear mind and peace of mind. And that's what you need to take the next step. If you go through that, you have your clear mind and peace of mind, then you can see ahead to take the next step. As long as you can see enough ahead to take the next step, next step, next step, with a clear mind and peace of mind, then you should be good. You should be good. And this starts from intentionally surrounding yourself with positive thinkers, people that are trying to provide solution, not see a solution and try to provide a problem for it. People who do things the other way around. It will be challenging. People that are supportive of what you're doing, collaborative, in my own case, that's what I'm looking for. Come up with yours, your own personal filter, so that when you interact with people, you really quickly want to know, without wasting time, somebody you want to interact with, and somebody who you probably should know that interacting with them would be a waste of your time. You don't want to waste time, because we also talked previously about time management. We all have 24 hours, and you have to be intentional about the people that you surround yourself with. Thank you for joining today on the 8th of the Tips for Successful Living. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.